Back to weather impacts we go. Brad, I feel like we finally got a taste of fall today.
Yeah, that cold front came in. It kind of blew the leaves around, kind of gave you that feel. And now we're actually going to see some cooler temperatures that likely are going to stick around. And that's kind of the story of this week. Not one, but two cold fronts. I know one came in today with just a little bit of rain. We'll have another one on Tuesday, but it looks like it's going to be mostly dry again. And that means more dry, cool weather ahead. That first front came through again. A lot more wind than rain, but there was some rain for the first time in 19 days in Charlotte, at least measurable rainfall at the airport. So in the morning, later this morning, pretty chilly start to the day. A lot of 40s, maybe the coolest morning of the season so far with some 30s in the mountains and foothills. No worries about frost because it's going to be pretty breezy. Tomorrow, a cool day. We're going to struggle to get back to 70. So that means we're going to spend most of the afternoon in the 60s with full sunshine. That's a mid to late October day here in the Carolinas. There's the first front coming in tonight. We'll clear things out. So really nice for your Monday. Quick warm up ahead of the next front as we go into Tuesday. That front comes barreling in here Tuesday into Wednesday. Notice it was dry, but it reinforces the cool air into the Carolinas. So when you look at the rain chances, big goose egg this week. There is no rain in the forecast. So that's why I thought we'd see maybe a few sprinkles today, but it's really not going to help out the drought. We need consistent steady rain, and none of that is coming in the next 10 days. Tropical moisture would help, and we are watching the tropics. We've got a tropical wave in the southern Caribbean. This is an area that is very typical in mid to late October. Now, we'll watch this system carefully. There's a split in the guidance. Whether it forms or not, it's still a little early. Some of them could take it to Central America, but it could recurve to the northeast. Likely no impacts here because we got the fronts coming in. That keeps everything away from us, so we don't see anything really heading up in our direction. So when we look at your Jerry Hunt Super Center 7-day forecast, one warm day here on Tuesday. That's a warm up ahead of the front, but then the cold front moves through, and notice the temperatures as we go into the end of the week. This will be by far the coolest air mass of the season because morning lows could be in the low 40s with morning lows in some spots in the upper 30s, but also notice no chance of rain in the next 7 days. Boy, I know it's cool, but we certainly could use some substantial rainfall.